This incredible initiative by Make a Mask, where a lot of volunteers stepped into the fold to make masks available for a lot of medical people around the world by unique 3D technology. And so we decided to do just a small donation to the company. But I wanted to see, Jonathan, how did it all work out so far? What's the status today?
Well, Thomas, it's good to see you again and nice to reconnect, as always. The Maker Mask journey continues kind of amazingly. Honestly, I thought we were going to help get a bunch of masks out there and we will have done our bit, but it continues to grow. A brief history lesson, I'm getting some of them queued up. Once you've been doing product demos, you just can't stop. So this is the original mask, the original Maker Mask that I think you can see, and this is what you so graciously helped support with your Laplink donation. So thank you for that. A subsequent evolution of the mask was a much simpler mask. This is called a radius. So 3 filters, no valves, but very, very breathable. And so, between these two masks, these files to print these have been downloaded in 160 countries. A couple of 100,000 files have been downloaded to do the 3D prints. And we estimate that anywhere from 150,000 to 200,000 masks have been printed. But now I think we're poised to really, really scale, and that is through injection molding. So this mask is hard, it's PLA plastic, and honestly, when you wear it for a long time, it kind of hurts your nose because it's hard plastic. The answer to that is silicone. And this is a silicone mask. See how flexible it is? Soft. This is injection molding. This is a prototype. It actually gets a little bit more elegant and smaller with the final run we're doing. But you can see that you can talk through it better. It's dramatically more comfortable. And this is what we're going to bring to market. And since we're a not-for-profit, we're going to get it out there as inexpensively as we can. And so this is a reusable, more effective than an N95 mask, and more comfortable, more breathable. So hopefully that's another good thing to do.
Great. So of course, when people will look at masks, they usually have these very cheap masks that I also wear sometimes. But that is really not the market that you are going for. You are actually going for really secure mask that, as you say, it's better than N95, and it's for more of the medical professionals and frontline workers, right?
Well, and originally, this mask was certified by the FDA for frontline workers and for first responders. And actually, we had some inventory, and we've shipped them down to Oregon to give to firefighters, because with the carbon filters, they cut out the smoke. But this other one, we've received certification that it's NIOSH compliant, and so they certify the seal and the filters. I think we'll go beyond first responders with this. The way I carry it, sort of my fashion statement, is I carry it around my neck, and then when I'm within 6 feet of people, I just flip it on and just wear it. I wear it when I fly on airplanes with goggles. It's when, and I think people are reconciling to themselves that they're going to be wearing masks for a while. And if you're environmentally sensitive, it kind of sucks to be dropping a paper mask on the street.
That's the new litter that we see.
It's the new litter, the mask litter. So, we don't know. We're going to launch a Kickstarter campaign probably literally a week from today, and it'll be interesting to see how people respond to it.
So when will the injection mold version be available then to everybody?
We hope that within a month. So we have found a vendor. Actually, we had one vendor, and I'm going to speak with the CEO today and tell him that we're making another choice. So another one of those delightful conversations. And I think we'll have product available within 1 month.
Yeah,
And
that is absolutely superb. And I think what we can't stress enough is um, this initiative is worldwide. So yes, we in the developed world, with all of our money, we can afford a lot of things. You know, the US can buy up everything they want, but this will allow really worldwide distribution and access to very much needed masks. And so that's where I think it's absolutely incredible that you have over 100 countries already participating in this.
yeah, no, that's right. I mean, this mask is, downloadable for free anywhere, as are everything we've done. Um, this will charge for because, we're bearing a hard cost and we'll recover just a little bit of G&A. But we've sent the files off to India. We're hopeful that they'll want to produce for that area. These will be manufactured in the U.S. I mean, to be honest with you, if we were doing it in China, it would cost half as much.
Yep.
But we feel that it's a good thing to bring that manufacturing back to the U.S.
But it's still much less than any normal available mask on the market of that quality.
Well, of course we believe that, and of course it's declaratively, unarguably true. Just joking, but it is. But I believe that we hope to bring it to market for $20.
Yeah,
so
that's usually what you get your fancy, mask. Your material. Your ski mask or something like that is more expensive.
Yeah, I think my wife bought a cloth mask last week for $16+, and I think if you were to go with a fancier mask, it would be 25. So yeah, no, I think we're competitive. We're just trying to get them out there. So we're going to continue that effort.
I mean, I know that you're working with a lot of volunteers, and because you're a nonprofit, it must be quite a challenge to work in COVID times, also doing a startup when you can't be together. I saw in your production facility or your test facility that people are sitting there with the distancing, but it must be a challenge to have people working at home all the time in this kind of production environment.
Honestly, I think you've undoubtedly discovered this too, Thomas. It's working out surprisingly well. I think my whole view of how companies operate and organizations operate has shifted, dramatically with COVID. Some to the negative. I actually miss seeing people in person. I don't know if they miss seeing me. I miss seeing them. But boy, we're effective as a virtual organization. It's really remarkable. I mean, our dev platform that is the MakerMask site is being developed in California, some in Seattle, operations teams throughout the Seattle area, connecting with people in DC, and it's just incredibly seamless.
Yeah. Well, we hear that in our business from a lot of corporations. I mean, we hear from the tech companies that they say, well, you can stay at home until next summer, perhaps forever. It will change certainly the whole behavior. And what we noticed, of course, in our business where we do PC to PC migrations, that suddenly you have to build home offices. You have to buy new PCs. And there we make it incredibly easy at the home office to migrate to a new PC, be as productive as you can. And, we just launched a new enterprise version of our PC Mover product where it makes it very easy for the IT guy sitting somewhere in his home office and migrating the machines in two different locations, as long as he has the right connectivity, even through the cloud. So, yeah, I mean, life is certainly changing, but it also is part of technology. If we wouldn't have had the technology today with, the usual suspects of Teams, what we are using right now, or Zoom or whatever, all these virtual communication methods, that wouldn't be possible. So it hit us at a time when technology also already caught up.
Nope, I think you're absolutely right. It is, the digital economy was accelerated. A shift that was going to happen anyway has happened in probably, 10 times the acceleration that one would have anticipated pre-COVID.
But, yeah, I mean, on the other hand, a lot of the tools were there before. So, I mean, people had that. They were not as visible, and people were doing conference calls, not video calls. But, they were there. Even, on the private side, I always thought, with my buddies in Europe, I can have dinner together virtually. but they didn't even understand the concept when I was talking about it.
Yeah.
So you're already far advanced in your whole business. So what's next? Is there any new big thing, or once COVID kind of goes down, that's the end of MakerMask?
To be perfectly honest, I thought the end of MakerMask would have been about 2 months ago. Just because it's an initiative off of a not-for-profit that I founded that has a much broader mission, including, I'm basically taking state-of-the-art technology platforms and helping civic organizations grow, like the University of Washington Autism Center. I think we'll have a mental health initiative. So my organization called RPrime is going to just continue to go, and MakerMask has essentially been a use case off of that platform. But I will say that Rory, the inventor of this mask, has also invented a ventilator, which is basically a mechanical ambu bag. An ambu bag is the thing you squeeze when you're in the back of an ambulance. And he's designed an arm that comes down and replicates the motion of the hand and how it rolls over. He's programming it with a Raspberry Pi engine. The motor is off of a hoverboard, and it's really amazing. And so when you look at the bill of materials, it's for less than $100. So he's turning his attention, now that this thing's pretty much done, towards getting that complete, and then we'll post that for free. So I think, let's hope this crisis passes. But when you think about the rest of the world, wow, I think it's a really good thing to deliver a ventilator for under $100, freely downloadable. So we'll see where that goes. But that's probably the next chapter for MakerMask, is get these injection molding things out, get the ventilator out, and we're doing some big data stuff to help companies think about how to safely resume. So, there's a couple more chapters to this book.
I bet there are. I think you have an incredible, innovative team, and there's so much to do, because a lot of these industries were closed industries with certifications, and everything had to be, medical grade and very expensive. And so you have now proven, basically created a mold for doing it cheaper, doing it easier, and it benefits also the people around the world that might not have the resources to produce it locally. So I think the public is very grateful to you. We thought it's a great project. I wish you all the best, and we will certainly watch you and help you where we can. So thank you very much, and good luck for the future.
Yeah, and thank you, Thomas. And don't be a stranger. It's been so nice to reconnect with you on a personal level. So, and thank you for your support.
Absolutely. So, thank you, and goodbye for today.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.